did you think of some of the fans' reactions to the season finale?
Oh, I thought it was wonderful. They're going to react the way they react. You know, that's life.
Yeah.
So we're just really excited about the season. Everything went off so beautifully, and the way the audience has taken to the show. I mean, the mixed emotions. That's what life is, you know. So we're proud of it.
Why are fans in an uproar?
We wanted so many more answers.
Oh, you want answers?
Yeah, you know?
Well, guess what? We're picked up for 2 more seasons. You're going to get all kinds of answers. We're going to ask a bunch more questions. And it's all going to work out. You love waiting. You complain about waiting, but you love waiting.
I think it's great. I mean, I think, you know, unfortunately, we have to wait so long to get season 2. For us as actors on the show, I'm also a fan of the show. I can't wait to get my next script. So I'm kind of in the same boat where I'm like, what's going to happen next? You know, because all year long, we're a little bit ahead, the cast is. And so we're hearing people say, what happens, what happens, what happens. And now we're all in the same boat. I'm kind of like wanting to know what happens just like everyone else.
Everybody's upset because they want to know how Jack died. And I'm like, what about focusing on how he lived and what an amazing man he was and, like, you know, the ebbs and flows of relationships. And I think that it's so beautifully portrayed, especially in the finale with the fight scene between, you know, Mandy and Milo, and like sobbed. I knew it was coming. I was there when it was being shot, and I still, you know, when Jack said, "You were my big break," I was like, I can't take it. It's so, I mean, I'm partial, of course, but I thought it was beautiful.
Uproar, like people are upset. I actually, you know, it's so funny. I had someone walk up to me the night after the premiere and said, "You know what? That episode, man, I really wanted to see how Jack died." And I said, stop. Let's actually stop and think about what you said. You want to see how a man dies. And I literally was like, nice to meet you, man. And no, we had a little bit of a conversation, but it's one of those things where, sure, it might have been kind of like, it might have been leading in that direction, but at the same time, if you know anything about this show, you can't expect anything. Anything that you believe is going to happen may not happen, but you have to understand that what we're telling, the stories we're telling are still going to hit home, and you're going to discover more about this family that you fell in love with.
However they want to handle it. You know, I feel like we leave it to them, and they've been so great coming along, you know, on the journey so far, and I think they'll keep coming with us. We have so much more story to tell, and it's fun, you know, to be able to take our time to tell the story.
That bummed me out because I'm really proud of the work we did and proud of the episode, and anytime anybody asked me, I said, you're not going to find out how Jack dies. I don't know why people are so fixated on that. Like, enjoy the show as it unfolds. There's so many more interesting questions than just how somebody ends up passing away. Like, that's one small point of this family story. I mean, it's a big emotional point, but there's so much more to explore that I would encourage people to just breathe. We'll get there. We have 2 more seasons at least, and this was always the way that this season was going to end, from the get-go. From the second episode in Dan's office, he told Milo and I, the last episode is you and Milo, and you guys are separating. So we knew this was coming.